So let's do some proper introductions for everyone. I'll just take a minute or two to toot the horn of the community real quick, just to make sure we're on the same page. Good afternoon, my name's JohnMegacycle. You've known me from episodes such as Other Things That Annoy Other People and That Guy That Likes to Talk Too Much. You're all caught up. Cool. I'd like to introduce two members proper. I know I've talked a lot about Spike, and they're here on the server with me today. Hello, sir.
Yo, yo, yo.
How you doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Good. As I mentioned before, Spike was going to do a lot of building, a lot of creative constructioneering, I think is the phraseology I used about that. Haven't been able to get to his base because I've been sequestered into the Twilight Forest, but I'm looking very forward to seeing what you come up with, and yeah, thanks for joining the crew.
Heck yeah, it's a pleasure to be here.
Awesome.
I'm loving it.
Awesome. And then the second member I want to introduce is no stranger to the Megacycle Entertainment Group. This fine gentleman, JoshimusPrime, is the individual that took me hand in hand through the Twilight Forest originally and showed me all the ropes and all the bells and whistles and how to really live in the Twilight to make it more of a surviving, thriving, and not a, I don't know where the hell my next meal is going to be, this sucks. So, welcome, Joshimus.
Hey! How's it going?
Yeah, swell. Swell, thank you. Both these fine gentlemen are solid additions to the Megacycle crafters. I was really happy that both showed interest. So we got them together, and realistically, like, we didn't have like a plan. We're all just doing our own thing. We're in our own separate bases. We're all just doing whatever. Joshimus is in the Twilight with me, doing his own thing, and Spike is on the overworld. Yeah. I guess that's all I really had for introduction, so... Hi! I think I got it all.
Yeah. Seems to cover all the things.
Excellent. So I was spending the last little bit of time getting Joshimus set up today, so his everything's all set up good, solid, and we're all happy with that. Spike, what are you up to today, project-wise? Like, what you got on the docket?
So right now, this is my third attempt into making Terra Steel.
Ooh.
I've wasted buttloads of mana into failed attempts. So if I can get that, I'll be pretty happy for now.
How complicated on a scale of 1 to complicated is Terra Steel? Because I've no idea.
So it's pretty expensive. It's a diamond, an ender pearl, and mana steel.
Okay.
But really the pain is getting the mana. So different flowers produce different ways of turning materials into mana. And so getting those materials and getting those flowers and have it all do it at the same time is just kind of a ball ache.
I get you, and I'm sure Botania has its own ways to produce mana faster as you go up the tech tree, so to speak. But like right now, is it just like simple flowers pointed at a basin, and like that's it, or?
Yeah. So right now I'm chucking coal blocks at endoflame flowers.
Okay.
And then it's making mana and putting it into a mana spreader. The mana spreader then shooting at a transmutation tablet or whatever.
Okay.
With materials on it, and the process takes like 5 minutes, and you have to be in that area the moment it's like finished.
Oh.
So like there was one time I just like was walking and I like got near the what the hell? I got near the plate or whatever, and I accidentally picked up the materials.
Oh, which canceled the process, or?
Yeah.
Oof.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Yeah, right.
And it did the same thing again.
Is that a mod pack thing, or that's just human error?
So that was human error, but
okay.
Now it just failed to complete the thing again. I'm so confused.
I'm confused. I'm John.
I might need a distraction here. So it's
you're talking to the right guy. One head.
Jackson's my middle squirrel.
A distraction in a distraction. Holy shit. Recursion at its finest. Just to throw this out there, you both are new to the server and the mod pack, maybe. But chests, you'll find chests in the world. If they are yellow, they are looter chests. So take whatever you want in them, but they are player-specific loots. So do not destroy them, please.
Yeah.
So a single chest can be pulled. You can pull stuff from it once per player.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you break it, it's gone.
Tracking.
Let's see. For me, this session is last session I went through and I found a lot of things. I found 2 of the hedge mazes. I found a Naga, to which I defeated in combat. Wolves do not fight the Naga very well at all, which was sad to watch.
The Naga's movement is pretty erratic.
Not only that, I didn't remember her being that fast. She's very freaking agile, and that's unfortunate because dexterity is my lowest stat. So I think motored. So this session, I want to find another Naga. So I'm going hard west in the Twilight. See if I can cover some new stuff. But getting a few more Naga scales is kind of my focus for this session. And then maybe some cosmetic stuff. I want to work on the base a little bit more.
I'm just going to get my feet in the ground.
That's perfect, because I was just about to ask what your plan was.
Oh boy. So many things.
Is there not sand in the Twilight? Or am I dumb?
There's sand near water.
Oh, okay.
There should be.
There's no, like, biome specific.
Yeah. No, there isn't, I don't think.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is he doing? Stop!
Oh.
So bad.
My bad. That's my roommate.
It happens. A little bit of background noise is going to be mostly unavoidable. Yeah, not super worried about it.
It's pretty, it's really into it.
Well, let's just be...
I was hoping PaladinShotgun was going to join us this session. He said he had some family stuff to take care of, so no worries there. Then also... somebody else. Oh, Pyro is busy for the day. He's on spring break for college, and since he's back home, his internet is the poop emoji, so I highly doubt they'll be joining us, so it'll be just us 3 for a little bit, I think.
Sounds good to me.
What do you mean I can't make a chest with... What?
Yeah, with the wood? With the planks?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you before. It's not... That's a
Wow.
cork. That's cork for you, baby.
Yeah,
I
what
have
is
other wood on me.
fork?
This is either snow or it's sand, and if it's snow, I'm gonna cry. It's totally snow. Is this biome also locked?
Yes?
Oh my god, yes. Okay. Yep. Blizzards are real.
And those wolves are, not happy with you.
I'm more concerned about the Yeti.
Oh, you saw it already?
No. I'm just saying, like, I'm more leaving for the Yeti's sake, not the wolves.
The
but
Yeti
yeah.
are mostly in the caves. Mostly.
I just know I've got almost PTSD level recurrence from that, and I'm fine. I have enough PTSD. It's cool. I'm all loaded up. If anyone else needs some extra PTSD, I'm happy to share. I'm very confident that's not how that works, but if anyone's...
No, it's cool. I got my own hang-ups, man. Okay. I did the thing. Now I need stone.
Did you say you need snow?
Stone.
Stone. Okay, I was like, I'm near the thing I don't want to be near. I can get you some snow, but
No.
Gosh. Stone Age.
just throwing this out there. If anyone's getting into copper, there's a lot of metallurgics you require for copper, or copper is required to get through that. The Twilight Forest is double, triple, quadruple stacked with copper.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
I was watching your YouTube video, and I saw you got like 6 stacks of copper just in one little hill.
yeah,
I was like, okay.
the fun, yeah, exactly. The fun part about that is Pyro and I were talking, and he's like, "I want to get into mechanism and create, and I need so much copper. Do you have a lot of copper?" And I'm like, "No, because I'm also trying to get into mechanism a little bit, and I need a lot of copper." And he's like, "I'll figure out a way. There's a way to infinite copper." So watching his stream, it's a lot of Tinker's nonsense to get, like, you put in a bunch of raw, and there's a chance you will get nuggets, extra nuggets out of the smelting process. And then you can take those nuggets and you just keep doing some process over and over and over and over again to generate nuggets. Nuggets to ingots is a 1-to-9 ratio. Remedial math isn't my strong suit, but I can tell you right now that sucks. And he's like, I got infinite copper, no worries. And then I come to the Twilight and I have now 18 stacks of raw copper. I haven't had the heart to tell him his system is now, how do you say it? Dumb? Dumb. I think I'm saying that right. Yeah. So
Pretty useless now.
yeah. Which I was pretty darn impressed with. I was like, I didn't know you could infinite that. He's like, I didn't either.
Hmm.
Oh, also one more thing, Joshimus.
Yo.
Ars Magica spells don't do dingus against Twilight Nagas and stuff.
Oh.
My fire shot, whatever, magic missile with extra steps. I haven't named the spell yet. But it's a ranged damage spell. Does no damage to the Naga.
Wow.
Speaking of which, I have found.
I wonder if that's true across. Like, if it's all, is it all Twilight entities? You said you were in a maze.
It's not
The
all
hedge maze?
entities.
Because the wolves and the spiders in the hedge maze are Twilight specific entities. I
Yep,
think?
just the Naga.
Huh.
This spell is supposed to be a one-shot, so it takes almost all my mana, hit once, I'm done with it. So it one-shots a lot of creatures, but not this. Anyway, I found a Naga place for you.
Oh, how do I?
I'll get the chords.
Okay. Yeah, I'm super. My head's all up in this creation.
I got you, boo.
Yeah,
No
thanks.
problem. No,
Thanks.
not a problem.
I know that reference.
Too many references. It could be from Team Fortress 2 or Red Alert, or
I was figuring Red Alert.
yeah.
I didn't get into Team Fortress that much. I think I
it's-
played it with you, but
In its heyday, it was pretty dope. Right now, we're dealing with a lot of bots.
yeah.
Not only does that mean snipers are broken and they can crit every hit, but also a lot of very salty language that I don't find appropriate. And it's like, if I wanted to get agitated over something, I would try to, like, build a desk or something. But I'm not playing video games to get stressed,
Yeah.
so I'm done with this. Okay, there's the chords for you, and what I'm going to do just to be
How do
sure
I-
you have them, I'll DM them to you.
Oh, okay. That works. Because I certainly don't need them now, and I can't remember how to use that link. I blame most of that on my I mostly just play single player, you know.
Yeah, no worries.
I don't know how to interact with other humans.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Music. That's so weird.
Oh, I forgot to post my own Twitch thing. I was so concerned about getting Spiker to do promotions chat, I did it for him, and I forgot to do it for me.
Oh yeah, thanks for that, by the way.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, so one more thing. Now that we're talking about streaming, Joshimus, and feel free to correct me if I'm over-speaking, Joshimus, but Joshimus is going to be doing more of a cooperative role instead of his own streaming and stuff. So, like, he'll be more like, hey, someone's on, someone to chit-chat with while they're streaming. So he'll be more of a good pal, a buddy, supplemental.
Buddy cop comedy.
Yeah, there you go. So just throwing that out there, Spike, if ever you mentioned you're going to stream, Joshimus would be more apt to tagging along and stuff rather than his own circus.
For a plot twist, I'm the one who is a by the books cop, and John is the Murdoch of the.
More of, but that's not really the spirit of the law. But Josh is like, it's in the book. We go by the book, and then Josh hits me with the book, and I'm like, but that's also not the spirit of the law. And just, and then there's Benny Hill music, and then it's holy crap, chaos.
Nice.
Oh boy.
I remember there's something I don't like about the Twilight. Is the trees are so tall, the minimap thinks I'm in a cave, but I'm not.
Oh yeah.
And that switches every 16ths of a second. It's just, you're in a cave. You're not in a cave. You're in a cave. You're not in a cave. And it's like, don't make me come in there and reassess your default values manually, because I will do it, and you'll not appreciate me for it. Yep. Okay. Was there more to that? Now I'm curious.
I was just trying to decide what to burn to make some torches. I have so many options right now.
There was a wood I found, I can't remember what it is, that I can't turn into anything. So that's what I've been using mostly for fuel.
There you go.
Yeah, the Twilight has a lot of... There's some canopy tree here.
Also, Twilight has oil in it, which obviously some other mod is generating. The thing of it is it doesn't act like liquid. So, if you find
That's
some...
fun.
Oh, gone.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah,
That
so
was
if you find some, and you're like, well, it's a liquid, it's going to do liquid things. Nope. You don't float in it, you don't sink in it. I don't think you drown in it. It acts very strangely.
Wow. Well, thanks for the heads up.
Yeah, because I grabbed a bucket of it, and I was like, it's good to have a bucket of water all the time. Oil is kind of like water, and then I realized oil doesn't mix with water. That's a different argument altogether, and it's like...
I feel like you're inferring that the oil is alive, and that freaks me out.
Put a pin in that. I'm not saying no. I'm not saying no to this, but you just hang on to that one, okay? Further analysis required. How's the Terra steel coming?
It Yeah, I had another unsuccessful attempt. I think the mod's broken, but
So here's kind of the rule that we have on whenever I host a server about it. Is
What are you doing over there? We're all over here.
That's the rule I have. Yep.
Jesus Christ.
The rule I kind of have is if there's a process that you feel is essential to a mod, and it is not working, and you have the materials to do it, and you have to be able to do it, I'll just cheat it and just give you the materials. Like, give me the raw stuff, and we'll just beep boop boop boop. You did it. Congratulations.
okay.
It could be to a conflicting recipe. It could be to a library file not working. I don't know what it is, but I'm not going to penalize someone that's already gotten the materials, did the work, and was like, yeah, midnight, summoning circle, drawing of the blood. There's like 5 chickens here. I only need the 2, but I got the 5. They were on sale. Don't ask questions. It's not working. So yeah, So after, like, if you're like, screw this, just give me the stuff so I can continue the game. I'll just give you the Terra Steel.
Okay. All right, that makes sense.
Yeah. So you tell me when that is.
So there's like a tablet I put items on, and they're just floating there. And so I dump all this mana onto the tablet with the items on it.
Yeah.
And then the process starts, and it looks like it finishes, and my items disappear. I'm like, okay, I'm about to get this new item, and it just doesn't come.
Boo.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll do a quick Google check to see if there's something with this pack specifically about. But, like, if I don't find anything in, like, 5 seconds, I'll just give you the Terra Steel.
Okay. I'm trying it one more time as a triple check here.
Is Terra Steel all one word, or is it 2 words?
It's all one.
All one. Throw a mana steel ingot, a mana pearl, a mana diamond onto the plate. The plate must receive 500,000 mana.
Yeah.
Okay, is that how much you've been adding?
Yep, and I did it 3 times.
Without any of the 3 items being picked up, if any of the items are picked up, the infusion will fail. As an indication of progress, several wisps will be glowing blue smoke. Flying from the plate, rotate fade from blue to green. When they finally crash together on the items, they will combine into Terra Steel. That's how you've been doing it?
Yep.
Okay. I'm not saying you're doing it wrong, just...
I might be.
Please note the mana steel, ingot, pearl, and diamond are treated as thrown items and will thus despawn after 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Are you doing it within 5 minutes?
They're colliding.
Okay, so what you're doing
Maybe
is
it's
being done in 5 minutes, yeah?
Seems like it.
Crap, dude. The teenagers.
I don't know. It seems like the process goes through with it entirely.
Dude, you're just not seeing it.
But it might be I don't have enough mana going into it.
What did you say it was? 500,000?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of mana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the things is there's an issue with endoflames to generate mana.
Oh, really?
Here's the issue. Item on a tap, whatever a tap is, are not protected from despawning, so as soon as you drop the first item, an implicit 5-minute timer starts. If you want to generate the required amount of mana, just using endoflames, you would need at least 56 of them constantly fueled.
Oh, yeah, I don't have enough mana.
Okay. So there's the issue.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, there's
Cool.
a issue.
Yeah. Oh, this is a bug.
Sorry about that.
Nope, it's all right.
I found a second Naga. So there's 2 for you, Joshimus. I'm going to find a third, and then I'm going to beat the crap out of that one.
Okay.
How
close are you to your full set?
Not at all. I just killed the one. So, enough for pants.
Wasn't there some in the chest, too?
There weren't any in the chest, I don't think. There was other stuff, but not...
Huh. That's weird.
And actually, I remember something you told me. Don't these always generate on the same x-axis?
I think that's the towers.
Okay. That might be correct, because...
I'm not sure.
It's fine. 2 of the Nagas I found were on the same X. Or Y, or whatever the hell.
Whoa.
That's weird. You know, I got a lot of work done on my floor, and I suddenly feel like maybe I want a different wood, but...
This does have builder's wands and stuff.
Oh, cool.
They're called...
Kidding me? It's just like...
Yeah, Iron Wand is what you'll want to look up. That's the cheapest one that does all the good stuff.
Okay. Well, I'll have to look into that. Damn it. Also, this mouse is being,
Is it being a little mousy?
Yeah.
Little,
Wiggle? Oh,
yeah,
got a little wiggle.
Wiggles.
Little wiggles.
Wiggles never had the clout to be the best mouse button, but it had the capacity to do what it could, and damn it, it did it well. This sounds like also the precursor for what the movie Robots was. It's like...
The moral of the story, good sportsmanship?
Ah, yes, there's no power greater than togetherness, because all the mouse buttons together are stronger than the sum of its parts. Disney, if you'd like to send me a cashier's check for the idea for a new movie plot, that's JohnMegacycle, P.O. Box.
Wiggles wasn't a very effective mouse button, but he did have the friends he made along the way.
He did. And damn it, he was the bravest toaster ever. No, hold on, that's a different movie. You're
gonna get a cease and desist on that one.
Yeah, absolutely. What was that movie made in the 40s? 92?
Yeah, maybe.
Like
it might have been
90s,
earlier.
Right?
Yeah. It had that Don Bluth quality to it, so it wasn't. It looked older than it was.
I think that's just the rust of the VHS tape. So
Yeah.
I don't know how magnetic tape rusts per se, but oh boy.
Don Bluth really liked to make stuff look like a silent picture, a silent movie.
Yeah.
Raise your hand if you were traumatized by The Secret of Nim.
Oh, that. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, the guy, he did The Secret of Nim. He did All Dogs Go to Heaven. The American Tale.
Those were all traumatizing for the exact same reason, because whoever walked into that pitch meeting, they were like, it's a cartoon. Clearly it's for children, which is not really a good summation of the media in general. You can't just say, oh, it's a silent film. It's clearly designed for one kind of person, ever. And then it's like you get into something like All Dogs Go to Heaven, and there's some pretty strong overtones.
Oh, yeah.
For seeing that as a child who now has to argue with morality, and like the parents just sit the kid with the VCR in front of it. It's like, oh, it's a cartoon. It's obviously designed for children. It's like, some cartoons have boobies in them, and I don't know if young impressionable child should be so indicted with boobies. As many boobies as are going to be, the frequency of boobies is significantly greater than 0. I just think that would have been good information going in, huh?
Yeah. Well, the other famous, like, kind of edgy, well, definitely edgy animator was Ralph Bakshi, and he made the 9 Lives of Fritz the Cat, and then they were like, hey, this guy's art is pretty cool, so let's have him do Lord of the Rings, and then never let him finish it.
I really liked the animated Lord of the Rings way back when.
Yeah.
Sorry, Spike, you were saying?
No, nothing.
Oh, sorry, I thought I was over talking on you.
No, good.
Fritz the Cat is another really good example of, oh, it's a cartoon. It's fine. It's absolutely not fine.
It's not fine. Nothing's
That is
fine.
one that is absolutely... You're going to find out what kind of person you are, on what side of the coin you're agreeing with during all of these skits that start to come off as, he's not having a good time today, and then it very quickly turns into grappling with very serious topics. Well, the Naga is not immune to my light spell, because I accidentally hit it with my light spell. That reminds me of that Dead Alewives about D&D or whatever, you know what I'm talking about? I am Randolph, Sorcerer of Light. Yeah, then how come you had to cast Magic Missile?
Good stuff. Oh, man. I'm gonna sit back and sip some beer.
That sounds delightful.
Nice West Coast IPA. Could not find some of the newer release limited edition beers that I wanted, so got a variety pack of 3 sheeps.
What usually happens in that situation? Is it just like it was a limited brew, and now once it's gone, it's gone? They're just not going to brew it anymore.
That's usually the case. If obviously this is capitalism, so sometimes capitalism happens. But yeah, like even like 3 sheeps has like 5 beers in the tap room right now that you can only get in the tap room.
Yeah.
And and then they have some that sit on one shelf at the local grocery store. And like when they're gone, they're gone.
Yeah.
And then another one comes in. But I was looking for, there was like a, what the heck was it? It was like a Reese's Pieces barrel aged thing. Reese's Pieces barrel aged stout.
I don't know how the hell I'd react to that. Was it good?
I didn't find it.
Oh, sorry. Context
it's called
clues.
the Reese and Desist Stout. Bourbon
Excellent.
barrel aged imperial stout with cocoa nibs, lactose, vanilla, and peanut flour.
That sounds amazing. I've had a cocoa nib beer before.
Yeah. I don't see what the ABV on it was, but probably a lot.
Where did I have that? It was at... What's that bar that's been changed over like 3 or 4 times? It's now right next to the property title agency. John's?
Oh, no.
Eddie's, yeah.
Yeah.
They had a bunch of chocolate nib beers years ago. It was like a regular watering hole because 2 of the guys I worked with at major insurance company lived in said town, and that was like 3 blocks away from their house. So to get them out to drink, I was like, come on, let's just have a beer or 2. Camaraderie and unity and companionship and all that rigmarole. And they're like, my significant other's not going to be cool with that. And I'm like, are you like a heavy drinker? Like, what's the deal? Like, I'm cool. Like, I'll drive you. And they're like, well, it's got to be close. And I'm like, how about Eddie's? And they're like, oh yeah, that'll do.
Yeah.
But they had a bunch of chocolate nib beers. It was called the Day Before the Diet. And the
that one's great.
And the Big Bad Barista? Batista? Something?
Baptiste?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Those are delightful. Incredibly rich.
The line of Baptist beers is quite diverse in its lane.
Okay.
It's always, that thing, and then, it's just variety on that, barrel aged.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's like coconut, things like that added. Really good. Especially if they like, I don't like eating coconut because it's weird on my teeth.
Yep,
but
same.
like I like the flavor. And if they toast it before it's in the beer, it's like this whole other like 3 layers of dimension. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I could talk about beer for days.
It's a fun topic.
Yep. Oh man. I should have made a ladders. I'm gonna jump down now.
The Naga doesn't drop stuff, does she? It's just in the chest?
I thought she drops scales.
I didn't find any. The only ones I found were in the chest, so I take back my previous statement of I said before that the Naga dropped them, there weren't any in the chest. I lied. She didn't drop anything. They were in the chest. So, yep. Brains are a thing that I don't have.
That was weird. It wouldn't let me build the ladder the way I wanted to.
The ladder recipe for this one is different.
Yep. I
Question mark?
figured it out. Alright. Where do we put ladders?
How do we work?
Cool.
What? This is impossible.
Making the ingot, or?
No, I need an insane amount of flowers before I can even get close to the amount of mana I need.
Is that something you'd like some assistance with? I probably have a bunch of flowers.
No, it's special generating flowers.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Kind of just tedious work.
I get you.
I know all about dumb important flowers in Minecraft. I used to do Thumbcraft.
Oh, God. Ugh.
New Thumbcraft is even more unwieldy.
What's the new gimmick of new Thumbcraft? What's the mini game or whatever?
Oh man, I didn't even get that far into it. I was in the early steps and I opened up a fucking the vapor that gets released into the air gets collected, and then you can like do a atomic rift in the air, and it's like hard to get rid of it. And it's like a thing that can happen super early on. That it's all chance,
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I was like, I am not playing this Thumbcraft anymore. The other thing is, there isn't nodes until you make nodes, so an area just has like a set level of viz.
Okay.
And then that viz can get tainted, and then the taint happens, and then you're dealing with taint again, and I don't know. Maybe if I actually sat down and looked into it, but I put so much effort into learning old Thumbcraft.
Yeah. Whatever turned me off from it was there was a mod pack. I don't remember who was all a member of it, but it was a multiplayer setup, and we were going good for 6 months. And then we realized that by default setting, the taint spread faster than Tiberium.
Yep.
Which...
Yep.
That's not a good feeling. So, like, I was exploring because somebody wanted to set up a base, and they gave me, like, I want it to be this, this, and this. If you could help me out, just get me to a base, I'll be a happy little clam. And I'm like, sure. I started flying around, and the chunks were loading, and I'm like, oh, okay, there's taint. Here's the cores, I'll come back and I'll deal with that later. Oh, there's a little bit more taint. There's the cores, deal with that later. There's a, oh my god, no, this is all one big biome of the stuff. And it was...
Yeah.
It was like, how do we shut this off? And I was messing around with server commands and everything, only to realize you can't turn it off. It's always there. Yeah. But you can slow its regeneration rate. Well, the thing is, it's already eaten, I don't know, 8 by 15 biomes or chunks worth of stuff. It's like...
Yeah, and it just keeps spreading.
Yeah.
It'll eat you, and it will eat your children, and it will eat your grandchildren.
Yeah. Yeah. Nuts.
And then you start getting, like, tentacles and all that kind of stuff.
I forgot that was a thing. As pronounced in some other cultures, taint tickles, which is something completely different.
Tickles.
And not appropriate for any stream whatsoever.
And it's not some sort of a condition one can have.
Or like a new, really off-tasting brand of popsicle or something. Disgusting. This is a mental note. I should have stopped talking like 20 seconds ago. Note to self.
I'm here for you.
STFU. Yeah, thanks.
Air, Earth.
Oh, snap.
Watermelon.
I'm starting to have the beginnings of a hovel.
Nice.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. What's a Twilight shader? Do you have any idea?
What was that?
A Twilight shader? I'm guessing Twilight is short for Twilight. It looks like a suitcase. I got one for killing the Naga, and I clicked on something, and then nothing happened.
Oh shit! There's a skeleton. Oh, a spider.
Spider made out of skeletons? Oh. Is it Skeletor?
No.
Yeah. Eat it, He-Man.
That'd be awesome. Alright. I want the mod pack with that. All skeletons are Skeletor. And all spiders are web store. And
they're all just defunct, weird 80s bad or superhero characters that, what's their name? Well, if you look at their physical appearance, and they're pretty much a one-dimensional character, it's this. Skeletor. Well, why'd you call him that? Well, he's skeleton. Come on, man. Do I have to do all the work? It's just like, alright. Clever backstory? No? Okay. What's this guy's name? Fisto?
Oh,
alright.
clever backstories.
What's his deal? Well, he's got big metal fists. Come on. What else would you name him? I don't know. Timothy?
Fisto.
Just the naming requisite was absolutely shattered with the Mega Man games for obvious reasons. What's his deal? Metal Man. Alright? Does he have an attack? What's his deal? Yeah. Well, what's the attack? Metal. Alright? We're breaking the bank on this one. What's your name?
In fiction answer to Fisto is actually Jitsu. He's the same guy. No, he's not the same guy. He's got the same gimmick. This is a true thing, by the way.
He's
got the same gimmick, but his hand is a karate chop instead of a fist. And it's gold-plated, not silver. Because vac metalizing was on so many toys back then.
Yeah. With the action kung fu grip and karate chop action. Yeah. I'm not saying it's invalid. I'm just saying, like, when the effort to produce product is a quantity over quality argument, I can kind of see that much of this stuff was just left to the wayside a little bit, and it's like, yeah, what's your deal? My name is Bubble Man. Okay. What's your attack? Bubbles.
Yeah.
Alright. Who greenlit this? What's going on?
No other robot master sits next to him at the cafeteria. No one's gonna go hang out with Bubble Man.
Who would hang out with Bubble Man if there was Dive Man? Maybe because water.
Yeah. I like having serious-ish conversations about.
You know what? I know what Robot Master would hang out with Bubble Man. Passive aggressive.
Airman?
Yeah, that or passive aggressive about alimony payments, man, which doesn't fit on the character limit and a Nintendo, but. Stub toe on Tuesday and really irritated about it, man.
He's got the worst song. Bubble Man doesn't have the worst song. Bubble Man's song is pretty hard.
It's pretty dope. I think there was only like 3 people or 2 people that banged out all the audio for like the first 5 games.
Yeah.
I could be remembering that wrong, but like, how do you go to someone and it's like, hey, we need a hit single? Yeah, go to a rock group of the same, at the same time. It's like, yeah, we could probably crank out 2 bangers, and like we'll need 8 filler songs to fit on the cassette or whatever. Fine. But you go to like the Mega Man composer, like, okay, we need a banger. It's the theme. It's this guy. He's a metal machine man. He shoots bad guys with his handgun. Figure it out. And so they kick out a banger for Mega Man 1, and they're like, oh wait, there's 6 Robot Masters. There's an end boss. I think he's a doctor or something. I wasn't paying attention. I fell asleep. So we need 3 for his stage. You have to do that 12 more times. They're like, all right, well, this is just one game, right? Sure. And then Mega Man 2 comes out, and it's like, you have to do that 16 more times. And it's like, every single hit is a good one, and it's... You want me to go to the mine?
Yeah.
Pull diamonds 16 times? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not gonna suck, sure. Do you have meth? I could probably...
There's always meth.
There's always meth, yeah. Can you get me a ham sandwich enchanted with meth? I could probably figure that out, yeah.
This message bought and paid for by meth.
By the Meth Community Council. Kids, don't do drugs. Send me your drugs. I will do your drugs. No, still don't do drugs. Unless it's licensed by a licensed physician. Distributed by a licensed physician.
Yeah.
And not Dr. Pepper. He is not a real doctor.
I never looked if there was a new SNL last night.
Oh. I'm gonna relog. I got some chunk loading issues.
Yeah.
I was having some weird refreshing, but it didn't seem to be affecting anything other than everything disappearing briefly. Like, very briefly. I turned the world off.
I'll log out and log back in. I'll let you know if it's any better.
The classic film, The 13th Floor.
What's that one? Because the only thing I know for 13 is 13 Monkeys.
That's 12 Monkeys.
12 Monkeys, right?
The 13th Floor is, it's like, it's like you go into a VR world, and it's very realistic. And the inventor of it dies, and his protege is trying to figure out what happened.
This sounds almost like the plotline for Ready Player One.
The movie came out in like 2000, 2001, something like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
the early times
Yes.
when high school was a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, so go on.
One sec.
So I logged out, logged in. All the chunks are fine. Yeah, I'm sprinting now. So, Spike, if you're having an issue, just disconnect and reconnect.
Okay.
That happens sometimes with some of these larger mod packs, I find. On vanilla, I don't think it ever happens. Or it happens so rarely I don't care, but... That's one of the things.
Okay.
Oh, did you catch that too, Joshimus?
No.
Oh, log out, like, disconnect and just reconnect, and the chunks will be fine. It's a client-server thing. 12 Monkeys is my favorite movie for the same reason that Kick-Ass is my... No, not Kick-Ass. Okay, well, let's start the joke like this. I really like the movie 12 Monkeys. Why? Because Brad Pitt is insane.
Yes.
I don't care. I mean, the plot was fine. The play is fine. Bruce Willis is fine. But that's what makes that part of the movie great. What's the name of that? Oh, go on.
It's not my favorite Terry Gilliam movie.
What else does Terry Gilliam do?
He did like The Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus.
Oh.
And a bunch The Zero Theorem, which I think most people haven't seen.
I have not.
Really good. He's the director of some, maybe all of the Monty Python movies.
Oh, okay.
He directed, I believe, Yellowbeard and Baron Munchausen.
I forgot that was a thing.
I think he directed Jabberwocky as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Directed a lot of things. Good visual guy.
So that movie's my favorite because that reason. Do you remember the title of the Tom Cruise movie? I can't remember the name of it, but
Vanilla Sky?
no.
Oh.
He's in the military. He's in the military. He's like a private or something, like a grunt. And aliens attack, and he's on the defense force. The defense force fails. Earth falls to aliens. However, he is living a Groundhog Day.
Oh,
So he regenerates after
so that was
dying.
based on a manga called All You Need Is Kill.
Okay.
I want to say the title of the movie changed
Yeah,
a bunch of times too.
Yeah, at least.
Kill, Die, Repeat.
That's what I thought it first was. Then I thought it was like Tomorrow Forever or something, so it almost sounds like a James Bond movie now.
Yeah.
Well, you know which one I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
So the same reason why that one's my favorite is because Tom Cruise gets the crap beat out of him constantly. And I know it's stunt double, I know it's CG, but it just... When I saw the movie, I'm like, I don't know how much Tom Cruise I want to handle right now. And then I saw the movie and I'm like, I could stand to watch that 2 or 3 dozen more times. For the same reason.
Yeah.
It's not that I hate the guy or anything. Like, I think he's a fine person. The Scientology stuff, whatever, but...
Yeah.
I think he's, like, for certain parts, I think he's a fine actor. But it's just, like, that one thing, I was like, this is going to be kind of weird, because I think there'd be better positions for the role. And then I saw that part of the movie, and I'm like, okay. I wasn't super in before, but now I'm buying season tickets. What's going on?
Yeah. It was,
amazing.
Yeah, Emily Blunt was really good in it, too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it was pretty decent, yeah.
I like Emily Blunt. Oh, man. I did the dumb thing and I jumped down. I gotta figure out how to get back up there and keep building.
You've got, you got the vein miner, so that's easy way to get materials, then just build up, or...
Yeah. Oh no, I just had to grab something to stand on. Okay, so that dumb music is back again.
It's okay. Hold on. Let me find it. Jukebox note blocks. Jukebox note blocks is going to be what I'm going to tattoo on my fists. Not love, hate, not the symbols for a deck of cards or whatever. Left hand jukebox. Right hand note blocks.
Note blocks.
Which audio you want to tune right now, huh? You can only modify one. Jukebox note blocks.
Oh no.
Yeah, so put that down to 0. It should be fine.
Okay. Yeah, I think that worked. Or the song ended. I don't know.
It's a
You never know, right?
Yeah, it's a really weird crescendo of music for no reason. Like, nothing you do is prompting it. It's just, hey, did somebody order 13 cymbals, a drum kit, and a large pepperoni pizza? And it's like, no, but you can hang around and I can eat this pizza. And then they just start playing anyway. It's just, I didn't ask for this.
I want that. I want that experience. I want some dude to be like, hey, I delivered your food, but now also be subjected to my art. And I'm like, god damn it. It's like, I don't want to.
It might be really good art, though. Like, you don't know. Yeah. Part of me is like, get off my property.
You're in a really weird spot right now.
Yeah, part of me is get off my property. The other part of me is like, you want to be roommates, or... Yeah, alright. Music aids the digestion, right? That's the excuse we're gonna use.
Something like that.
I will be back in a hot minute. All this chit-chatting, I already cached my water, so I will be back in a moment.
Okay.
What? Who decided to make a mod around flowers?
A person who is secretly a plant.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all conspiracy theory. It'll absorb slimes created by that power. All the magic destruction. Touch of the slime. More mana is created. Okay. Interesting. A flower that kills slimes.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Let's see if it works. There is a slime island near me, so it kind of works out quite well.
Which is the version of Tinker's here.
Tinker's Construct?
Pink slime. Doesn't look like they have the night slime. Oh, they have the queen slime. Slime wood. Pink slime. Yeah, you can use some slimes can get used in the form of parts for Tinker's Construct.
Yeah. I've made Ender slime boots.
What was the proposition?
Okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Welcome indeed.
Thank you, thank you.
Sorry, I had my mic off. I was talking with the lady.
It's no worry.
There was some sort of round of disc golf proposed, and I was finding out the details.
Yeah.
I do the disc golf.
It's fun.
Yes.
It's definitely one of those sports I revere more highly because of its overtly relaxed nature.
Yeah.
Same thing with bowling. You know what I can do at the same time while I'm bowling? I can do a Jaeger bomb. I can have a cigarette. I can probably finish off half a plate of nachos, and then it's my turn again. Like, that's perfect. Oh, man. Like, I love me some laser tag or some shiz or paintball. Don't get me wrong. But, like, the second my brain is like, bro, you gotta hustle or we're gonna die. And it's just like, No, I've come to terms with dying. That's fine. That seems like the better approach for my character set.
You gotta go sometime.
Yeah, exactly. It's like naps, but you just keep going. And it's like, no, that sounds great. I'm not a morbid person, but I'm very much a realist, so...
There you go.
Alright.
I'll order a double? Like, I don't...
I am getting pretty close to completing this domicile.
Yeah, I gotta go back and work on mine. I got frickin' no roof. Half the back end is missing. Like, I asked Mr. Torg to frickin' design it, and it's just explosions. Yeah, it's all missing.
Mr. Torg.
How far did you... Oh, sorry, go on, Spiker.
What block do slime spawn on?
Swamp?
Okay. I will look this up.
Yeah,
That's not the
they show up in the swamp a bit.
Yeah, but like they have like slime islands. Is
Oh.
it just the earth slime grass?
Yes, I think.
So if I mine out the first layer and then extend it.
I don't think you'll get slimes anymore.
Oh.
I actually don't know, because that's Tinker's rules, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what those are, so I don't know those. I knew vanilla because you can see them in swamps, and also there are specific slime chunks. So once you find a slime, you look at the chunk, and there's a stronger chance that there'll be more in that chunk if you open it up.
Okay.
But I don't know enough about the islands. Do you know, Joshimus?
I don't know how they work, but it kind of seems to me like if you kill the ones that are on an island, they're not going to respawn, or it takes a long time.
Yeah,
I don't know what the specific rules about it are.
they're respawning. That's what I found. I didn't know if it was the block that they were spawning because of it or something else.
If you're just looking for straight up slime, like slime balls, don't forget the trees.
I think it might be the liquid on top of a slime block.
Oh, yeah.
Because the liquid up there is a different color too.
Yeah, it is. So there's a flower that kills slimes for mana, and so I'm trying to abuse this slime island to the fullest.
Is there a flower that can kill just mobs for mana, or is it slime specific?
It's slime specific.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I've got spawners all day, all night. If it's just a kill a mob, get a mana thing.
No. Sweet. Are there slime spawners?
I haven't seen one.
Yeah.
I got a creeper spawner, a blaze spawner, skeleton, like a lot of the base stuff. But I haven't seen a slime spawner yet.
Shoot. Well, this is gonna have to be a problem for another time. I'll be heading up shortly.
Yeah, All right.
I got church.
Sounds good. Thanks for hanging out with us, dude.
Of course. It's fun.
Yep.
But
Nice meeting you.
Make me cry. Yeah, nice meeting you too. Sweet. All right. Good day, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Good day.
Peace. Did Nicolas Cage get the crap beat out of him in Kick-Ass?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's another reason why I really like the movie Kick-Ass.
Oh, there's plenty of ways to see Nicolas Cage get his ass kicked. Have you seen the movie Pig?
No. That seems
so
like a zinger.
the movie Pig is Nicolas Cage blah 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 backstory. He's a loner who lives off the grid and he just has a truffle pig. And his main source of income is getting the truffles. And the pig gets kidnapped. Pignapped?
Pignapped is
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Pignapped. And he goes to like the big city to find it, and there's this like underground ring of it's not restaurant worker fight club, but it's like how many times can you get hit without falling over
Sure.
between restaurant workers, you know?
Sure.
Like cooks and whatever. So they go to that to like try to get information, and yeah, Nicolas Cage has to participate because it's a Nicolas Cage movie. It's actually pretty fun. I don't know. Like I mean, the movie is like slow and kind of quiet, but it's like an interesting thing.
You know the phrase when you steal something, you say yoink, right?
Yeah.
Well, it makes even more sense now that this is a pig. You say oink, and then you just steal a pig because it's all right.
There you go. Tagline.
This sounds like something Cage might have written the script for, and been like, a truffle pig? Aren't truffles really rare? Like, maybe I don't understand the economy of truffles. I understand they're very expensive. But isn't, like, the item quite rare? Like, how often is he getting paid? Because I kind of imagine this being, like, he's going to, like, a gold panning guy to get a little bit of coin. He's like, oh yeah, here's 8 ounces of truffle.
There is good money in mushrooms. Like,
Sure.
not just truffles, but, like, morels and things like that as well.
Psychedelics, right?
Well, no, yeah, that too. Actually, most of that's probably done, you know, in private.
Right.
But, but yeah, there's good money in it. I don't know. I watched the Mythical Kitchen, and they were saying they have a mushroom guy. He just rolls up and like drops a bunch of like 40 pounds of mushrooms on him, like all really good mushrooms, and like he's like, pay me, you know, via the app later or whatever.
Huh. I'm actively taking notes. This sounds like career-changing conversations.
Yeah. Get into finding truffles, but you need a pig or like a
permit,
like a dog. A dog. Yeah. And yeah, most foraging, you know, like if you go to like a state park or whatever, just make sure you're not pulling mushrooms that are. I don't think there are any mushrooms on a protective species. Maybe specifically in wetlands or something like that.
It really depends on how delicious the mushroom is, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Whether or not it's protected.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I actually like the taste of truffle is a little bit much for me. I don't hate it or whatever. It's just, no.
Not really.
For how much I need, it's not worth buying a bunch of it. That's for sure.
Yeah, because you certainly don't need much, right?
Yeah.
I would rather, honestly, if I had to choose, like, if I had a money budget and I could splurge on a luxury item, probably for me it'd be like really good olive oil.
Oh yeah,
Would maybe
yeah.
be more where my heart is set. I'm not saying mushrooms are like a waste or anything. That's not it. But it's like if all the luxury food items you could possibly have, probably something like that would be my go-to.
Spend twice as much on a block of cheese once. Ooh.
Was it? Hang on. Was it like a 15-year aged cheddar or something? Because I might be here.
Yeah,
with you.
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Excellent.
I guess what you call mother-in-law, always gets this whiskey barrel cheese that's like all whiskeyed up and tastes really good.
I can't imagine whiskey cheese, even though I'm desperately trying to. That sounds amazing.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, it's a similar aging process, so.
Yeah. I'm kind of imagining now the same kind of a setup when you age wine in a bourbon barrel or whatever, because they sell that, right? Like, there's a lot of red wines that also do that. It's just like, also was aged for 90 days in a brandy barrel or a bourbon barrel, like whatever. I almost now, in my brain, it's like you have the barrel, you remove all the bourbon, and then now you fill it full of cheddar cheese curds. It's like, it just sounds so comical in my head. It's like, oh, we're going to open up this barrel. We actually didn't take any notes. We're not too sure what's in it. Yeah. So here we go. And it's like, oh, cheese. All right, neat.
I know beer is done much like that, you know? You're talking about a bourbon barrel aged beer.
Yeah.
I don't know how the cheese thing works.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that just sounds really comical as an item I wouldn't expect to find in a barrel. But I played enough RPGs and JRPGs to be like, oh, what's in this chest? Oh, it's either souls or some coin or just some random off the cuff item I wouldn't ever consider. And it's just like, yeah, that makes sense.
I think if that's a roof on my building.
Roof is how you know you've made it and the building is made in Minecraft. That's how you know this is a permanent structure. Absolutely.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it came together real nice. Whoa. What
happened?
I heard an Enderman.
In the Twilight?
Yeah, he must be coming from that ravine right next to the...
Interesting. Alright.
Oh. I gotta turn up my audio because I can't hear specifically where he's at. So that I can run away. Yeah, no. I don't think it's an Enderman. It's something snarling at me. I don't like it. Well, it's not in my house, so that's fine.
Excellent.
Yeah, and my house looks mostly complete.
I gotta see on the map where you at. I can come over and visit. Oh yeah, you're right, still at the portal. Nice. That's right. I remember the conversation.
We did talk once.
We did.
Oh. What have I done? Good thing about being in the Twilight, those Twilight Oaks put out a lot of wood.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not hurting for materials for sure.
I might add windows on this once I find some glass making materials.
Yeah, that's actually the exact reason why I asked before if you knew how sand worked here. But yeah, there is some coastal area, but I didn't know if there was like specifically a... Yeah, go here. It's where the sand lich be at. He's all about that sand. We don't ask questions. They made their choice. It's totally fine. And, yeah. That's what they about.
Oh boy.
What up?
I put down way more dirt than I needed to get back up there. Alright. I think I'm going to change this whole floor, though.
Don't forget the wands.
I think it came together all right, though. Nice little log cabin-y guy.
Well, let me come over before you change it, if you don't mind. I'm not far away. I'm at my base.
I'm outside checking out the... Oh, it looks...
Holy crap. You definitely have a significantly better eye for aesthetics than I do, for sure. My eye is always stuck to function, and it's like or house completed, and it's like it doesn't look that great, but it's functional. I like the the corners.
Cherry House was really nice.
Gosh, I remember that. I really wish I could play that mod pack again. I really liked that one. I don't remember what mod pack that was, though.
Was that an old Feed the Beast?
Yeah, I think so. I recorded that, didn't I?
Yeah.
I don't even remember. These corner bits, though, this is my favorite. That they overextend a little bit. That adds the touch.
Yeah, I like, eventually I'll find some sort of lantern or something to put up there.
Try these. Here, check these out. Let me know what you think of those, because that's what I'm running at mine. They're cryptic lanterns, they're redstone and iron nugs.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
They come in a bunch of varieties, like maybe you want like a blue. Let me look and see what colors there are. There's a yellow, there's a blue. There's a light blue, there's a green, there's an orange.
Wow.
And there's a deep red. But these were the least dark, but I wanted a reddish. I kind of wanted like a witch kind of a feel, and red is kind of the color I associate with that, so I went with that. But if there's different whatevers, it's just lantern.
Huh. That's not that hard to make.
No, they're not expensive, and once you hit a hill or a mound or whatever they're called, you'll be bank on resources for a while. Do you want more of those? I have 25 more on me.
How do you change the color?
You make them different. So this is... Yeah, this one's redstone and iron. If you want like a green one, you need brim powder. If you want yellow, it's a regular lantern, so you just use a torch. If you want blue, use a soul torch. Ooh, this is a little more complicated than I thought. Oh, it's just a stick. Oh, soul sand. Oh, crap. Okay, so maybe I luckily chose the easiest one available.
What is brim powder? Brimstone. Oh, yeah. That'll be easy, right?
I mean, are you going to go to the nether from here?
I don't know yet. I don't think you can go to the nether from the Twilight.
You know what? I don't know that. I don't know what the answer to that is. Maybe we'll have to figure that out.
Overgrown netherrack. Uncraft 9 overgrown netherrack. And no, that's not right. Is it? No. What the? This makes no sense. It's telling me how to unmake brimstone or how to use brimstone when it shouldn't be. Oh well.
My offer still stands. Would you like these 25?
Sure. Yes, please.
Yeah, there you go.
So, on the floor, I have a slightly darker wood. The canopy planks.
I think that would be really cool, yeah. And if not that, maybe some rugs or something. But yeah, that would be...
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
Let's see here.
Do you have canopy planks on you? Because I have some I could just give you. Okay.
No, I have them in my chest.
Okay.
There. Thank you, though.
Yeah.
Where is it? Something's like roaring at me from like wolf growls. Where is it?
There is underground. There's a mob or two. I don't know if you've got mobs on your right here, right below.
Oh, I see him now.
So
yeah.
I think, yeah, there's a Wilden Hunter down here. Have at ye. Yeah, that's what was up with that. And I'm just gonna put some of this here so you're not disturbed again.
Gold. Wow. Okay. Don't mind if I do.
I'm not gonna go super crazy with these torches. Like, this is your area to explore.
Yeah, no, that's great. Yeah, that's fine. Thank
just
you.
so you don't get that again. Oh, you got you some Certus?
Yep.
Nice.
There's down in this hole.
Excellent. Well, I'll bugger off and let you to your devices. I like the layout of your house so far.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's liver roots here already. That's cool. Liver roots useful later.
I forgot, what exactly for again?
Making ironwood.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Change the recipe. It's actually a little bit less expensive.
Nice.
It's a gold nugget instead of... Yeah. How do I feel about around a disc golf? What is it like?
It's only like 2. I mean, you could easily do it. You got light for like what, 2.5 more hours, 3 hours, easy.
Yeah.
I mean, you made a lot of progress already. I'm not gonna feel bad if it's tap out a
Oh,
clock,
no.
for sure.
No, I'm just I hadn't actually stopped and considered it because I wanted to finish my project.
Yeah.
And then now I'm thinking about it. Now I'm curious about the sky and the temperature of the air. For it is early spring in Wisconsin.
And it's also sunny AF out there. There's no cloud in the sky over here. I can't count. I can't count to 7. Yeah, my ADD's absolutely killing me. I get to 3, and then it's like, is there ham in the oven? And I'm like, the oven's not even on. Brain, why are you doing this to me?
Can I harvest this? What do I get?
Oh.
I get liver root, but I don't get the block.
Do you want to try silk touching that? Would that be helpful?
Whoa. It's all weird down here.
Oh, have you not played the Caves update?
No, there was like some Viridium in there.
Oh? What's Viridium used for? Or is it just decorative?
I have no idea. I just saw it, and it was from Create.
Viridium. VIE?
VERI.
Holy crap, I can't spell.
And a resonating crystal from Deep Resonance.
Those, that's its own power system.
Interesting.
They don't generate a lot of power, but it's free and it's constant power, from what I understand. Viridium is not useful. Oh, if you crush Viridium, you get copper nuggets and crushed copper ore. That's what it's used for, copper.
That's handy.
Realistically, when you hit a mound, you'll be swimming in so much copper it won't even matter.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But yeah, it's cool. It's got a purpose.
Just kind of poking at stuff now. I saw that liver root down there, and I was like, hey, I should grab some of that.
Hi.
Have you done the disc golf at the VFW yet?
No, because every time you brought it up, my brain just blanks because I can't
Oh.
physically place where it is in my brain. Like, you've said it like a bunch of times, and it's like, I'm just too dumb, and I just can't think where that is. Where it's west? It's like North Madison-ish, or like where is that at?
It's more like outside of the east side. It's over by the airport. It's hard to. I don't know the names of roads like that.
Nah, it's cool.
Not out there. Not out there. But yeah, like it's right there. You can see the Capitol building from the top of the hill there.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll just have to Google it. Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
mentally place it.
I don't remember what number it is. VFW's being numbered.
Is it in Madison proper or Sun Prairie proper?
I believe that's Madison.
Okay.
If it's not Madison, it's like
Burke.
Burke or whatever. Yeah.
84,
Oakland.
83 is the branch it thinks it is.
Yeah. I think that's right. Is there planes outside?
Trying to zoom in, it's not. Enhance. No, it's not working. The guy who owns the specific facility in question, his nickname is the owner, which is strange.
Man.
I'm just gonna pull this up on a map.
The owner. I like it.
Who are you? I'm the owner. Oh. Alright.
Okay.
Just, yeah.
That was an easy conversation we just had.
It actually strangely works for every possible situation I can think of. It's like, go to this place, knock on the door, ask for the owner. Like, yeah, who's the owner? And I'm like, me. I'm the owner. And it's like, oh, okay. Do you go by Jeff? Or like, how do you go by? No, the owner. It's like, all right.
You have fun with that, buddy.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, can I get a beer?
Yeah, exactly. I remember being picked on in grade school. Everyone kept calling me the owner, and it stuck with me my entire life. It's just like, that's a very strange backstory you have. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm in it.
I am saying it's boring.
Yeah. They call me Jake the Tooth, even though my name's John, because I got bit by a marmoset named Jake, and he had teeth. And it's just like, that's a story that's going to take some effort to unwind. However, the owner isn't. Happy birthday. I didn't wrap this present. Just here. Save the trees. It's just like the owner. Alright, I'm going to finish this corner, and then I'm going to go back and look at that. The owner, as a nickname, took just as much effort as Fisto. if not less emotional time to get that to figure out. Okay. I want a satellite. Okay, I'm just going to zoom in.
Also tells you what generation he's from, because if he was like roughly our age, it'd be Poner.
Yes. Annihilator spelt with zeros and the number 4 for the A. Yes. There appears to be a fighter plane. 2 fighter planes.
Yeah.
One like a... Yeah. 2 fighter planes out on the lawn. Yeah.
It's a pretty nice course.
There's disc golf there?
You know. Yeah, it's short. It's 9 holes.
Is it in the construction pit side? I'll send you a picture. One side of this road is grass and fields. On the other side is very clearly a construction pit, which on the same point might be a pretty dope disc golf track. I just sent it to your Discord.
Let me cross-reference that.
I would absolutely play.
Sure, this is entertaining to your viewers.
Yeah, I was having a conversation and not sharing. Yeah, all one person. I'm the only one watching my own stream. Hello, Shotgun. Well, good to see you. Yes,
84, 83? Is that the one you're looking at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sent you the satellite picture of the thing, and it looks like it's a mining pit.
Well, yeah, that's the other side of the road.
That's why I was wondering what side was the thing, and I was immediately turned off. I'm like, I think Josh is just playing with sand. You should just own up and be like, I like to play with sandcastles. But now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, I might be down for some sandcastles.
I don't know. Here. I'm just gonna message you back with my screenshot of the Udisc app. And again, none of your viewers get to see any of this.
No, none. I don't want to give away my location, although I've already given like 7 identifying pieces of information. Right.
We're such self-doxers.
I've seen enough Phantom of the Opera to know when the final threshold is, and we done crossed it.
Yep.
So
now they're gonna find out my first name.
Prime. We've already given that away. We've already sold that. That first piece of information is free. We've already done it. The same way my first name's Megacycle. Or my first name's John. You'll never figure it out. I wonder who's punching that into their Google right now. Like, whenever. It'd be funny. John, Wisconsin. I figured it out.
Yep.
To answer your question, Shotgun, I think I already did, but here we go. Joshimus and I are in the Twilight, doing our own bases and our own thing. So yes, also welcome to the stream. You missed Spike about, let's say 30 minutes ago they took off. Something dark side. Always makes for great Star Wars dialogue.
Absolutely.
What up?
Oh no, I just sent myself down a hole. You know, vein mining.
Yeah.
It be like that.
I've heard enough Alice in Chains to understand you.
Down in a hole.
Yeah, that one exactly.
Demonetized.
demonetizing someone is under the assumption that they were making monetizing to begin with. I don't monetize any of my crap because I know I'm not gonna wake up one morning and be like, oh crap, how much did YouTube pay me? Oh man, 87 cents. Well, that's 12 cents for the house payment. That's 8 cents for the car payment. Food, utilities, electricity, internet, that's only 27 cents. Man, the rest of this, I'm home free. I'm gonna buy a yacht. I still get those. I've been getting those.
That'll totally help in late stage capitalism.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's 82 cents.
I've been getting those messages a lot lately. Like, someone will be like, hey, here's a free Steam key. Can you play my game? I'm a new game developer. Could you please check out my game? And I'm like, all right, the premise is good. Let's give this a try. And I'll record it as is. I won't change anything. I won't alter the music. I won't alter the audio. And then I'll get immediately a bunch of warnings that's like, hey, you've been monetizing legit works. And I'm like, oh, this guy like put Guns N' Roses in his game and didn't fact check any of this crap. It's like, and I'm like, I'm waiting for personally Slash to just message me. He's like, to whom it may concern, cease and desist, /Rose. And it's just like, I'm waiting for that. Which would make some dreams come true, don't get me wrong, but that's not how I want them to know me as a person.
You don't want Axel showing up, man.
I definitely don't.
He probably doesn't smell good.
I also respect that they've got significantly better things to do. Yeah, it's one and the other. Exactly.
Yeah, Slash is in insurance commercials now.
Really?
It was like one of those, this is an easy decision to make. You know, and then it's like Slash trying out for some garage band, and they're like, dude, shut up, you're in. Slash.
Yeah, no shit. More importantly, I want to meet the individual who's making a long-term decision based on that as their predicate.
Yeah.
What do you have?
Slash was in me.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what do you have for insurance? Oh, I have Flim Flam insurance. And it's like, oh really? I heard terrible things. What made you choose Flim Flam? Axl Rose.
I only remember this because insurance commercials are my favorite commercials.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love me some Limu, Emu, and Doug.
They've really been ostentatious lately, haven't they?
Yep. For sure.
I can't think of another product that I would try to want to purchase that the basis of it was cartoon characters and wacky situations. It's like, that's how I'm trying to choose my Saturday morning cartoons. I'm an adult. I don't want to have to choose insurance, which may or may not cover me in a disastrous accident based on wacky situation number 37.
Limu, Emu, and Doug are quite real. I don't think Limu is always a real emu, but sometimes is a real emu. And I love thinking about emus and how they defeated Australia at a war.
Oh, so it's more the rich history of emus, really?
Yeah.
Really? Yeah. Okay. I understand.
What was the quote? What was the quote? If we could weaponize these things, we'd have world domination.
Okay, so the rich tradition of emus, and not so much. Yeah. All right. I understand your MO now. I'm in.
Or the staunch unkillability of emus.
Yeah, to quote the meme that was in the server a while ago, it was like, you've triggered the fight and flight of a bird. Panic. Oh, by the way, it's a flightless bird. Calm. It's a flightless bird. Panic. That one.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Oh man. That one actually made me think of the terror bird.
What's the terror bird?
It was a North American, I want to, Permian? period, Permian, maybe. That might be wrong. I'm not great at that stuff.
I'll buy it. Whatever you're selling.
But
Yeah.
is like just before the Ice Age, and then a little bit after.
Okay.
So it's a 12-foot tall bird, flightless. Very large, and its beak is a wedge, like an axe.
Oh, okay.
So its game was to like run up on like the long-faced bear that was the biggest bear alive at the time and just kill it in one chop.
Holy crap.
Yeah. Terror bird.
Yeah.
Yes. Then again, I don't think the terror bird had a flight or fight response. I think it had a I've got an axe for a face.
It had a preemptive strike interface.
I've got an axe the size of an average human torso.
Yeah. It had a mutually assured destruction protocol, and that was about all that was needed. Get in there, first strike. If it doesn't land, well, good game. Do I make... Oh, did you figure out whether or not you were going to take off then?
I'm still waffling. It's like 100% easier to do nothing.
Oh, tell me about it. Yeah.
But I should probably get outside.
Beautiful day, man. Absolutely. Canopy planks cannot be turned into chests.
That sucks.
That's the one that can't be turned into chests.
It was also Twilight Oak planks.
Is it?
Yeah.
There's still birch and regular oak though in here, isn't there? So you're not without. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And I had grabbed some oak from your base.
Yeah, that was a good strat. I should have done the same.
But I think I made some pretty good progress here.
Have you redone your base then?
Yeah, I did the floor. Once I find some sand, I'm gonna probably put a couple of windows in. So I think that'd look nice.
I'll swing by and take another look. Since you're not streaming, I find it a good opportunity for me to get up and move around and check out what you got going on.
Oh, yeah.
Which is good, because it helps my writer's block, so to speak. I don't get too tunnel vision-y and just stuck in one brain think. I have to get up to see your stuff. Because you're not streaming and stuff, and it works out pretty well, actually.
Yeah. If in your travels you stumble upon one of those cicadas, I would like one.
I don't have any cicadas. I have a couple of the torch bugs, lightning bugs. But
yeah.
I have a few of those cool at the base.
I see one in this tree right now.
Yes. Yep, that floor really pops now. Yeah, it was feeling really samey before with everything being the same wood type. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a hole.
I like it. I might put like an outdoor thing out here too, I don't know yet.
Yeah.
I don't really have a direct focus quite yet, but I will get there.
Aye.
All right.
Yeah, looks good.
I am going to pop away for about 2 minutes and see what what the ambition level is in my household.
Sounds good.
I will be right back.
Aye. Now that he's got me thinking about sand, there's ways to pulverize crap. Yeah, I'm not going to use a crusher. A crush glyph. Oh. Oh, mechanical squeezer? No. That's gonna require I have sandstone. If I had sandstone, I wouldn't be in this situation. Oh, I wish Spike was still on. I could talk to him about mana infusion. Because I don't know butts about this stuff. I don't know butts about any of this stuff. Yeah, Crusher, block transmutation. Macerate, right. I want to do as little tech as possible. I don't think I have a crush glyph. Oh, okay. Yeah. Alright, I don't have any of that crap, which is fine. Item plops has to be my favorite sound effect. I didn't make a new wand, damn it. Hey, hot day. Alright. It's shaping up. It's shaping up. Ultimately, what I'm going to do with this layout is I'm going to clash it with different styles of wood, much like Joshimus has their base set up. For now, I'm actually pretty happy with the layout. We'll do something... No. We'll do something like this for... We'll put some wooden braces across so it actually looks a little bit better. And the other thing is there. Boop. Okay. I wouldn't mind some kind of blonde wood. Something that like that I think would clash. Pretty nice. I want it to clash. I want it to pop. I want it to be representative of both color types so that way they both stand out in a manner is visually pleasing but not too obtrusive. Get some canopy stuff going on. Man, there's freaking ravines every 5 feet in this place. For those of you that observe the metric system, I'll try to do my best for conversions. Conversions in my head kind of suck. But let's see. If I said out loud that every 5 feet there's a ravine, the metric system, that would be 3 liters wide. Yep, for every 3 liters nautical, there's a ravine. Yep.
Have returned.
Hey, welcome back.
Yeah. I think I'm going to tidy up a couple of things here and call it for the day.
Yeah, sounds good. It was super for your first session. Really appreciate you hanging out.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking forward to getting back into it a little bit. Yeah. All right. Well.
Oh, go on. Sorry.
Yeah, I think I've done everything I want to get done here today, and yeah.
Sounds
Look
good.
forward to gaming more with you.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Always glad to have been had by the Megacycle.
The OU. What a tease.
All right. Well, thanks for having me, and I will catch you on the flip.
Yep, sounds good. Say hi to the fam for me, would you?
Will do.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Peace. Two, three. For myself, I'll probably be on another 20 minutes or so. 3, it goes right there. Sunday is traditionally my time to catch up on chores and cooking and such. And so, get some laundry going. My cooking isn't going to be super exorbitant this Sunday. I don't know how it is for anyone else, but the price of foodstuffs is ridiculous now. Not to make this a whole political thing, but it's like, well, economic? Not to make this whole economic thing, because I just wanted to game. But like, food prices are just getting worse and worse and worse. Like, a dozen, no, was it 18 eggs? Used to be like $2 United States USD, and now it's like $9. Like, it's ridiculous for protein now. So way back in the day when I was in college, the only real way I could afford meat or like fancy proteins that wasn't just eggs was I'd buy meat like right before it's about to expire. So it's like it would be heavily discounted. It's like you have to use this meat today or it goes bad. So I would pick up as much day about to expire meat as I could, and then I would immediately cook all of it somehow. Bake it, fry it, just brown it, whatever. If it was just beef. And then I would just stash it in the freezer and freeze it, and it would give it a little bit more longevity. I really wish I didn't have to get back to that practice, but it's starting to be a thing where it's just, man, existing is expensive. So, anyway, not to chat too much about too much, but Sunday is usually when I sit down and I cook all my meals for the week, which is a really good habit. I'm really happy I got a while ago and just stuck with. Everything in the Twilight is 30 Shades of Dark. I don't have any crafting tables in my own base. They're all outside, which is a mite frustrating. And I think I'm going to change the way that looked on this side. I don't like the two on the outside. I like them on the inside. I kind of feel like I'm being Death the Kid from frickin' Soul Eater, because now it's all about symmetry. I'm going to lose my mind if it's not symmetrical when it comes to crafting tables. Yep, it's on the inside. That's cool. Let's see what this looks like from this side. Not too bad. Oh gosh, that looks like a different thing than I want that to look like. Oh, man. My original thought was a bit of a gothic chapel approach, which was very common for these cross or T signs. Let's do another look. You'll see what I mean in a second here. It looks like a T, right? Or a cross. So kick it back a little bit more and you have a cross symbol, which I thought with different kinds of architecture looked cool. I have not decided on a roof. I don't think I'm going to mess with a roof right now. Just not going to finagle with it all too much. Not all too much. Thought I heard a Discord bidding. Let's check up that mid reel. Nice. Okay. So let's do a little bit of a recap on what we're going to be doing next for the rest of the season, or at least for my time in the Twilight. I should have phrased it like that. What really happens right now is we've defeated 2 Nagas, so we've gotten the materials we need for the chest plate and the pants. Is there anything else I could do with the Naga scales? Let's do scales. Nope. Was it just scale? Scale repair kit, Naga scale. Yes, this is all I can do with it. Oh, oh, these are kind of crap. Realistically, I could see a little bit more value here if I had no other options for these materials or whatever. But I mean, this thing is at stone level. Big deal. What about the hammer? Can I make a hammer? Round plate, small axe. Yeah, harvest tier stone. Stone again. Mining speed 9? I don't even know if that's pretty good. I'm not sure. Broad axe head, stone. Stone. Broad blade attack damage 2. Ugh. Really? What's my iron sword's attack damage? 6. Wow. I like how this sword has a digging speed. Can you dig with a sword? Sure. I'm gonna leave it at that. I mean, that sounds terrible. Alright. I wouldn't mind a new chest plate. Shovel away. So right, I was trying to recap what we've done. We've beaten 2 Nagas. That's been fairly easy. We've had decent armor, and we've had more than enough hit points to go around. So that hasn't been an issue. We're fighting these kinds of creatures. The Twilight makes a lot more sense if you come to the Twilight first. If it's one of your first things that you do. Fuck no! Danger Noodle Skin Hammerhead. Holy crap. That's a lot of words to throw together. Danger Noodle Skin Hammerhead. That's technically accurate as to what it is, but that's a lot of words. I like it though. Put me down as I like it. I'm actually going to go ahead and just make fresh everything. There's no reason not to. Scrap, 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 scrappity scrap. We've got so much iron, I can be a little bit disgusting with waste. Personally, I'm very much a guy that doesn't waste anything, or does my very best to use everything. Especially when it comes to foodstuffs, IRL. Absolutely. But this is just a video game. We've got so much iron, it's impossible to use it all with any real purpose, considering I'm trying to do this one with a very a light touch, I'll say. We're not trying to tech up really hard at all while we're in the Twilight. What I want to do is I want to do more of a naturalistic build. I want this to be like the most technologically advanced thing we've got. It's kind of the idea. So after the Naga, I should make Naga gear. There's a few more biomes that haven't been accessible to us that we'll need to go through. One of which is this. I forgot what this is called. The bog biome or something, but we'll take constant damage while we're inside of that. There's also the swamp over here, which will take hunger level 5 while we're inside of it. There's the blizzard biome, I guess I'll call it. It's a boatload of snow, and we can't see while we're inside of it. There's also an ultra dense forest. This looks like the regular map shroud, but it isn't. You can kind of see. Apologies to anyone who might be unable to discern different kinds of purples and blacks. I don't know if that's probably not a kind of color blindness. But there is a different tone of color here, and while we're in this forest, we just cannot see stuff. We can't see anything. I do have a night vision spell. I do have a light spell. That doesn't help. Yeah, this is also, you can kind of tell. There you go. Purple and black right there. Oh, it's called Thick Dark Wood. Oh, what's the name of these then? This one doesn't have a biome name. The biome name for this one is Snow. Very good. Anyway, there's a lot of progression to still be had. There's going to be some bosses that we'll be fighting, but that's kind of the progression that we'll be going for. One of these things, we'll get an item, we'll unlock it, we'll go forward with it. And then we'll just see from there. I still haven't decided what I want to do for a roof. I'm not super in a rush about it either. Let's go ahead and pop this. Nope, I'm waiting for my flamingo to recharge. Biome green, right. Exactly. Green plus plus. This flamingo, let me just show you this one. You can set it to show what you've got. There we go. The flamingo is absolutely my favorite piece of kit. What is it, F5 to... Yeah. The drinks on my head signify I'm ready to party. It doesn't... What do you got? Beverages? Cool. What do you got? Alcohol? Non-alcohol? I don't care. If it's drinkable, I'm in. Hey, I'm Johnny. I'm the drink guy. The power glove means I'm ready to do some work. It's on the right hand. Hard to see right there. I've got a cross trinket on my neck. And I've got a charm on my hip. But the flamingo shows I'm going to deal some damage. Absolutely. I look gorgeous. Well, thank you, Blush Blush. This is if I have to go to another class reunion, high school or college or whatever, this is my final form. See, it looks like a roll of tape, in my opinion. A little roll of scotch tape or something. I think I have the backpack removed. Remove that. Spell focus. I don't have a spell focus or a bangle. I don't have any of that. I should work on maybe making some of that stuff. If that's a thing you make. But yeah, the flamingo has been the most utilitarian item I've found so far. I just need some short shorts. Flying Purple People Eater. Gosh, what a weird song. What weird songs existed in the 70s and 80s? Oh, it was still recharging. Beans. Anyway, I want to get rid of some of these. Ow. Ass. You know what? Nuts to this. I'm just going to throw this away, but this makes that easier. Cool. I don't have to worry so much about clearing out for the roof. And I'm just going to dump this crap overboard. Bop. Tree leaves, I don't care. I don't need any of this. The sugar cane I want. Sage seeds, I don't care. We have a lot of agricultural prowess back at our old base. But what I really wanted to do is I wanted to come to the Twilight and I wanted to separate as much of it as possible as I could from the mains. Realistically speaking, I wanted to make this its own little thing. It's kind of what I'm aiming for. Successful or not? I'm not sure yet. The only thing I did bring was my spell book. And my backpack, and then, like, the trinkets I have. This crap goes in there. I do have a fair amount of materials. Nothing I'm going to use. Really. I'm not going to use the osmium or the silver or the tin. I might haul a bunch of this crap back home. In which case, that's something I am going to do. The copper at a minimum. I don't need that much copper for anything. Let's take... How much we got in here? Let's cook up a few more stacks. Actually, before I start mass cooking stuff, raw copper. A demigirl pigment? Okay. Copper grit? Okay. What's copper grit for? Oh, Constantan. I'm definitely not going to be making Constantan. Signalium? Is that it? I remember Signalium requiring platinum. Oh, Signalum. I've just been mispronouncing it for 8 years. Signalium is how I've been pronouncing because IUM sounds more aesthetically pleasing to me. Bronze blend, Signalum ingot. Yeah, I don't care about any of that. So, the raw material doesn't matter. So here we go. 1, 2. And I have how many? That'll be A lot of copper ready to party. Cool, cool. Glowstone? I don't need nearly as much glowstone to be here. I think I've already cooked all my iron. Cobblestone I'm gonna leave. This is probably good enough of a jaunt. Let's dump off... no. I don't need to dump off anything. We're gonna head back to the portal. We're gonna dump off a lot of this copper. As I was talking with Joshimus and Spike earlier, copper was one of those things that was kind of essential for a few of the packs. Can't remember if it was create, but I thought it was also mechanism. And just having a bunch of copper on hand was important. Oh, also immersive engineering. That's what needed quite a bit of copper. And we burnt through copper, and we, I keep saying we. Realistically, it was PyroMusically who came up with an infinite copper source by processing stuff over and over and over again, but heck, with finding it is... Yes, very good. I'm glad I have my own base pinged. With how much of it I've just collected now, it kind of makes it a little not nearly as important. Yeah. Now I brought home all this copper. What I should check is actually how much copper I have. Because I could be just remembering crap wrong. What is this? Constantan. 4.2k. Yep, I remembered it wrong. We have more than enough. What about glowstone? I have a lot of glowstone on me. Glowstone is somewhere. Oh. 142. 462. Is that all of it? That's all of it. Cool. Glowstone? Is that blazing quartz? Yep. I don't need iron. What is this? Iridium? Osmium? Electrum is alloy. It's silver and gold. I need more resources in this base. Not enough lapis lazuli. Where's that? It is maxed. It is super maxed, and I have a void thing on it. So I'm throwing away stuff. Is that just stone? Let's do a little more stone work. That is obsidian. This Megam Crucible requires cobblestone to make lava, I think. Yeah. Ice chiller. Okay. Good stuff. I need 3 times more lapis. I've maybe used so far this game 32 lapis, and that's it. It also helps, or doesn't help, pick one, that resources are infinite. Thanks to these little guys. This is a... For those not... Oh, diamond, nice. For those unsure, in this mod pack, there is a... When you spawn cobblestone, or basalt. And props straight away go to PyroMusically on this one. He's the one that was like... I don't know if he figured it out or he just looked it up in NEI. Let's see. If I look up diamond ore, I don't remember what it's under. Combiner, dimensional mine shaft, cobblestone generating. That's how he figured it out. So you can make cobblestone or coal or iron, redstone, lapis, gold, emerald, or diamond. And the weight is actually pretty generous for these. Honestly, a weight of 2 to get such high valued minerals, I think would be pretty fair. Yeah, mining... I was delighted because it took a lot of the difficulty out of what I find... And it's not even difficult. Difficult's not even the right word. I like upgrading my gear. I don't mind the grind. The grind is really important for, like, anything, for any game. Because then it allows you to appreciate what you did to get there, right? Like, if you're playing a game like... Let's just make it up. Path of Exile. It's not as much fun if you just, here's a level 60 character, here's everything unlocked, you're done. maybe that's fine for some folks, but that takes a lot of fun out of it. Yeah, no Minecraft. No mine, just craft. That sounds like... Well, considering Microsoft owns them now, that sounds like something that could happen. Okay, I want to get to... There's 33 pages of this. Holy crap. Okay. Click. Click. Where's the thing? Nope. Nope. Where did it go? Nope. I want this way. Perfect. This was fun. Mojang's latest game, Craft. And then a DLC later to be mine. But realistically, that's more of a Paradox thing. That's less of a Mojang thing. So Basalt, Cobblestone, and Stone will introduce different things. Stone generating is garbage because I don't use diorite, andesite, granite. Granite. It's granite, but that's still funny to say it that way. Okay, my little base is here. It's doing its thing. I dumped off all the goods. I'm just going to go right back to the Twilight. Yeah. Yar. So I'm thinking a little bit of cleanup here, and then I'm going to jump off the stream. I prefer longer stream sessions, but I think we did a good job. We introduced Joshimus to the Megacycle Crafters. That's really cool. Joshimus is a really cool cat. Not gonna lie. As I mentioned on stream, I've known him for half my life. Really decent dude, really cool, copacetic kind of guy. So it's really good to have him on the team. He wasn't able to earlier for... Oh, right, the mushroom caps up top. I would have a DLC for the workbench. Actually, as funny and as accurate as that might be, I think what it would have DLCs for more would be setups like this. Like, we'll give you hoppers, and hoppers go into chests, but the DLC is hoppers into furnaces, right? So I think it would be like one step of logic after the fact. Like, so like, let's say Stellaris, as a really good example, is like, we'll let you have food, minerals, and alloys. Those are 3 separate commodities we'll let you have, but this DLC allows you to go from food to alloy, which they actually did. It's called the Catalytic Converter or something. I think it's called something like that. That allows you to do exactly that. And that's literally coming from one of the DLCs. If you don't have that, man, hope your alloy game is looking pretty good. Paradox Bug Fix DLC when they come out with Stellaris 2. $399.99. Actually, to be completely honest, not craftable by the player, shut your face. To be completely honest, I've been playing a lot with a good friend of mine, CNC HD. He does really great Command and Conquer Generals videos. That's his deal. But we've been playing for, what was it, last week or 2 weeks ago, and this week was Stellaris 2.05, the cherry version. And we're just amazed because that's when sectoring worked properly. It's when sector automation worked. It was like a lot of really good stuff was functioning and well, and you didn't have to micromanage so much the planet side. Ah, birch. Oh, crap. Did I just birth a chicken from that? Okay, the bunny was here. I didn't notice the chicken. Okay, good stuff. What the hell was I talking about? Oh. We've been playing the 205 version, and that's been, what? 37 years old now? It's been a while. Birch sapling looks weird. But we've been having more fun with that than any of the new stuff that comes out, because anytime a new DLC comes out for Stellaris, I just go to the Steam page, and I just read what people have to say about it, and it's all very scathing stuff. Like, it's just like with Megacorp. What happened? They didn't test it again? Well, that should be no surprise to literally anybody. They definitely didn't test Megacorp, but whatever. This isn't really a rant session about that, but that's how I could see it. It's like, they're not gonna... Like, they'll give you base functionality. Damn, that's cool. I didn't know that worked on grass. They won't lock base functionality against a DLC, but they'll unlock, like, convenience stuff. but enough of it that it could be a game breaker in terms of like human input. And now with the latest DLC, I went and I read up, and it's like, yeah, some of this new DLC stuff works. What the hell is that? Hi, friend. I'm gonna put my axe away. Spellbook? You like night vision? There you go. Are we friends? Do I pet you? I'm right-clicking like crazy. How does this work? What are you? A Wisple? Wait, Whirlspig. Sprig? Whirl is... Well, I can't read. Never mind. A Whirlisprig. I forgot what part of this I was talking about, but it doesn't matter. I wouldn't mind a little more birch. I should have a bunch of bones. Yeah, there we go. More birch. Birch. Uh-huh. This tall grass is killing me. There we go. Indirectly. I don't see any more birch that way. Nope, wrong spell. Okay, back to base. Did I run that far away? Oh, wow, I did. Okay. Fair enough. We'll try some of the birch, and then I'll probably call us a session. Another one? Or maybe the same one. No, I think the same one would still be lit up. I would actually like the mushrooms to be that supporting branch. You kill it in its birch place? Like its birthplace? You kill it in its birch place. I mean, I would say so. That tracks logically to me, yeah. Birch place. That's a weird thing to say. Not like it's a bad thing to say. Like, it's not like a no-no word, but it just... I'm trying to say that, and it just sounds weird. Probably a good example of sleep deprivation. I was up late on Friday playing some Risk of Rain with Lyrison. Fine gentleman. Another fine gentleman. Absolutely. What is happening? Oh, good. Okay. Well, that solved no problems. Was up late playing Risk of Rain with him. Then I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning to play Stellaris, because everyone I play Stellaris with is in Europe. Either the United Kingdom or Germany. God, frickin' come on with this. So I'm the only American. I have to wake up early, which is fine, not complaining, just funny. And then I was up until 9 o'clock. I don't think I like that. It's too much. I was up till 9 o'clock, and then I was up early this morning, so... In addition to the chores I aforementioned, it wouldn't be a bad idea for me to get to bed early. See, the thing I don't like this about is it looks too much like a cow. Lero, you silly jerk. This birch looks too much like a cow to me. It looks like cow lumber. Can cows be lumberjacks? Maybe if they are the cows from the hidden cow level in Diablo 2, maybe. Maybe there's a much softer... See, oak. This is Twilight Oak, and that's even too dark. Let's check over here. I thought this was going to take like 8 more seconds, and I'm just still berating myself with all this. The Twilight Canopy is too dark. It's too rich. Yeah, yeah. The canopy's like as close as I can get to black in terms of wood. Is this just regular oak? Maybe this might do. We'll plant 2 or 3 in its place. The usual 5 minutes it takes an hour to go. Yep. Very much feeling the 5 more minutes vibe as it is right now. As delightful as that might be, it's not. This is why I kind of like to be an advocate for relaxing drugs. Just like the conversation I had with Joshimus earlier. Oh, there's a whole thing here. The conversation I had with Joshimus earlier was all about legalization of marijuana and stuff, and it's like, I'm not trying to be an advocate, like, oh yeah, it's perfect for everybody, but for some folks it can be literally the ticket. It is medicine and stuff, so, like, that kind of stuff lets me just relax a little bit, but under normal circumstances, that 5 whole minutes vibe kills me. It's like, I gotta hook up the iron. 5 more minutes. Oh, the copper mines ran out. Alright, 5 more minutes. Well, that eastern defensive wall probably could use more turrets. 5 more minutes. If you haven't caught on, yes, I was referring to Factorio. I love this spellbook. I love ours. Literally, just for the 2 or 3 spells I use, amazing. Light vision, night vision gives me a minute worth. Do I have this extended? I do. Lay on hands is self-targeting. Yep, that works. That works perfectly. I didn't know there was a mound right here. Of course, I really didn't go east at all. There's a lot of Botania flowers as well. I should let Spike... I'll let Spike know that the next time they're on. Yeah, Joshimus's place looks very nice. Yeah, for a first session, slapped together. Very cool. For those who haven't seen it, very straightforward log house. Very cool. Okay, let's get home. Let's try this support beam, I guess is what I'm calling it. And we'll call that either it. That makes a lot of sense. Give it hour to solve the problem, choose to ignore it, and it bites future you. Yeah. And I was reading your message and I fell all the F down. Hi. Good chat. What I used to do, way back in the day, when I was in high school, what would really happen is I would come home, I would play video games. This was before my job, before I had literally a full-time job on top of high school. But I know I just passed a bat. That's going to turn into a wolf man. What I would literally do is I would play games all night. And be up until, let's say, 1 o'clock in the morning. Is that diamond? Yep, I don't care. And then I would go to bed, wake up at 5 a.m., do my homework. Hi. And then get up, shower, eat, go to school. By, what was it, 8:15 is when school started, whatever. And then, you know, sanity. So I was taking a lot of sanity damage just by existing the way I was existing. So what I used to do is I used to do an egg timer. I used to time myself based on what I was trying to accomplish. And the whole 5 minutes thing didn't work because that's a never-ending loop. So what I would try to do is I would set it for... I'd be honest with myself and I'd try to set it for like a half hour. Then be like, okay, I can F around for a half hour. And then that's it. And that worked out kind of good. But it got really difficult to just have that serious conversation with myself. And be like, let's be real. 5 minutes ain't going to cut anything. I'm not going to beat the game in 5 minutes. I'm not going to feel satisfied in 5 minutes. Let's be real. Did I get enough torches down there? Yeah. Alright, cool, cool. I just don't want somebody to dump into it. Be like, that's it. So yeah, an egg timer. I think you can set for... What, a half hour? A kitchen timer is probably what I would call it. I don't think you'd cook an egg for a half hour. It seems very detrimental to the egg and whoever the poor sap is that's going to eat it. Okay. All of that came to this. Half an hour, give or take 2 hours. Yeah. Not to not to ruin the mood or anything, but way back when in high school, I was going through a lot of personal trauma. And video games were my choice of escapism. And not even just high school, but as growing up, a lot of traumatic events occurred. And now that I'm an adult, I've been able to go through and reconcile them and try to better piece together what that all meant. And maybe not the best choice, but it definitely wasn't the worst choice for video games. So I am a video gamer. And that's what I've chosen as my bit of escapism, so to speak. Okay. Do I like it? I like it better than the other dark wood, and I like it better than birch. Is it distinctly unique enough that it matters? I guess it really only matters to me. It's like my base, right? Did I not get any seeds out of that? Might be crossing that I'm just too damn tired territory. There's got to be some more oak around here. Regular straight up oak. That's Twilight oak. Twilight oak. That's regular oak. What up, Fwand? Bones? Or saplings? Are no saplings dropping? Am I that weird? Is that what's going on here? Oh, I saw some. We good? There we are. Okay. That's the money. 13. Hot dangs. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, whatever. I just want to get a little bit laid out. Yep. Okay. Stuff. Or ravine. Nope. 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 Thank you. What is this? Twilight oak. Yeah, that's too dark. Might be a little hard to see because I've got my night vision goggles on. There we go. Angle was a little weird. How's that look? I want to see them from entering. Yeah, that's perfect spacing. Maybe one closer? But this is a fairly large-ish room, so we'll just have to deal with that. Nope, nope. Get on the thing, get on the thing. Yeah. We're going to take notes from JoshimusPrime's. JoshimusPrime's. It's hard to say that with an S on top of it. We're going to take some notes from their build and build this out just one extra more so it looks like a proper log cabin. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Is that going to burn us out of all the oak I had? Ah, beans. Beans, man, beans. We could go with different light sources, but I think this looks pretty good. This looks like a proper base, whereas my last base was dig a hole in the ground, call it, right? I'm kind of looking forward to the next, not beans, beams. Sir, I like the way you think. Ow. Wooden beams. Well, somebody spilled the beams. Beams. Hard to say. Alright, who spilled the beams? I wonder if that's a lumberjack joke or something. Working in a lumber mill. Well, how did Frank figure it out? I don't know. Somebody spilled the beams. That's so dumb. I like it, though. And that axe moved on to a better life. As one would expect. Okay, can I have the... that? And the that. Perfect. once we're done with the architecture of the base, we'll simply surround it up with trees, so it looks like a natural piece of the topography. Come on, quick, quick, quick. Yes! Oh, perfect timing. Amazing. That looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. It doesn't look too foreboding. The truck on the highway spilled all the beams. It's still so silly, but I like it. We could do something like this. Then what I would do is I would bean and G cook. Bean and G cook. You're gonna have to help me with that one. Oh no! Oh, that's... Huh. That's actually really cool. Alright. Let's not do that again. Every freaking block in this game doesn't believe in gravity, except like sand. And lanterns, apparently. Beam and G, drive long lost cousin. You guys are whack. I love it. Give me this, please. Thank you. Thank you. Having it lose its support beam and crash into the ground breaks and causes fire. However, me whacking it with a pickaxe doesn't do anything? Okay. Yeah, I'm not complaining. Just, physics. Just physics things. Ow. Might change over to a different color, but right now red is treating us pretty well, yeah? So I'll raise this about 2 more levels. So that way it legitimately looks like this is holding up the next floor or the roof or whatever. But that looks good. That looks good. Might do another one in the middle part here, right literally where this is saying HQ. Right here might be a good spot for it too, right across. Or maybe right above the window. But I'm pretty happy with that. I'm going to let this sit. And why don't we go ahead and call this a session? This was 2.5 hours. Not too bad. Was really cool to stream with Spike. And Ashley popped in a little bit. That was cool to see him as well. And then also getting Joshimus situated with his new home here in the Twilight Forest. And Megacycle crafters and all that. All that. So yeah, let's go ahead and call this here. Thank you all for joining me. This was a real treat, as always. Yeah. Thanks again, and I hope to catch you next time. Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Thanks for checking out my video. I also want to take a moment to thank all my supporters and donators, and if you'd like to join up with me and game with my crew, all the information to get connected is in the description below. Thanks again, and I hope to catch you next time.